Welcome back to the channel. Now, whether you're a student, professional, entrepreneur, or someone just excited about AI, this episode is for you. So today we are going to dive into exciting world of AI agents. What they are, what they do, how can you use you to get competitive advantage, and everything in between. So don't go anywhere. Now, you might have heard some people talking about, $1 billion company will be possible in future. What it means is like, one person or few people will be able to create and run a company with $1 billion plus of revenue. Now, how are they going to do it? So, AI agent is a secret which will help in fueling such $1 billion companies run by a few people. Now, today also you might have observed, like, in last few years, a lot of startups have come, and specifically the AI based startup, they have become $1 billion company in short period of time, and all of their those multiple founders, co-founders are billionaires. I remember when I read 4 Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss long time back. That time he talked about outsourcing. So outsource tasks to countries which are cheaper, where labor is cheaper, and that will help you in getting more work done at a lot less cost. And that thing is still continuing, but in future you will see something similar happening with AI agents. AI agents will be more effective and cost advantageous for doing different kind of tasks which you are doing currently. Now let's start with basics. So what is an AI agent? So AI agent is a system which is designed to perform certain tasks on behalf of a human. Just consider it as your personal assistant, just way smarter. So it can perceive its environment, process information, and take action to perform, certain goals and achieve certain objectives. Now let's take an example of an AI agent. So if you are using an AI agent chatbot to respond to customer queries, in this case, what's happening is customers are posting their queries. Chatbot is, analyzing those queries, processing it, and responding to customers without you lifting your finger. So this is, a simple example of an AI agent. Now, how AI agents can be used in a business. So let's take few examples to understand, how you can use them. Now, assume you have a social media marketing agency and you manage, say, around 100 clients. Now, you may be having, 5, 10, 20 employees who do various tasks. First could be like, doing keyword research for each of the client, finding, different keywords. Second could be creating articles or social media posts for, each of the clients for these specific keywords. Third could be like, posting on multiple social media channels, websites, TikTok, Instagram. So what you can do is divide, these separate tasks and assign AI agents to do each of the specific tasks. So you will have, one AI agent doing keyword research. It will complete that task and pass it on to the next AI agent, which will, create posts for different social media channel. Then third AI agent will pick it up and start, posting it to each of the channels. So it's a simple example, but I hope it gives you idea, how you can use AI agents. Now let's take another example. So for example, you are a web development company and you have multiple developers, designers and all doing different tasks. First task could be like, designing a website. Second task could be building a website. Third task could be like, testing website if it is working fine or not. And you can automate all of these tasks using three distinct AI agents. And they can work together in a collaboration and achieve an objective, which is building websites. Now, if in your business you want to find out how you can, do it in best way, so first, what you should do is first analyze your business process. What are the different discrete tasks which are done? And then find out which of those can you automate it and delegate it to an AI agent. Now let's discuss about different type of agents. So first type is reactive agent. So you give them a question or task and they perform it. That's it. They don't store anything. They don't have any memory associated with them. Second is limited memory agents. So these agents, they will retain some memory during the length of the transaction. For example, someone, customer calls in and they have a transaction. So during that time when AI agent is helping that customer, it'll retain the memory, but after that it'll kind of start from zero when it's serving a new customer. Now, third kind of agents are advanced agents. So these kind of agents, they can gather information, learn, and adapt. One of that form you can think of it as a chat GPT. It is a one form of a very advanced agent. And cool part with AI agents is that they get better over time thanks to machine learning. So the more they interact, the more information they process, more decisions they take. Over a period of time, it'll get better and better. So how do you build AI agents? So currently there are multiple platforms which you can use to build AI agents. Some of them are like Crew.ai, Make.com, AutoGen, LangGraph. We are going to discuss a little bit like how to use Make.com and something about Crew AI. In future videos, you will learn more about different each of these AI tools and how to use them. I already created a video on Make.com some time back. So if you want to learn about it, you can go through that video. A lot of these AI agent based tools, they will, tell you to use multi-agent instead of one agent to achieve a task. And what's the reason behind it? So first is when you use multi-agent, it is able to go deeper and provide better output. Try it yourself. Like, if for example you give a huge amount of task in one go to ChatGPT, the result it performs, it may not be as good as when you break the task, give one task at a time and use those results and then feed it to the next task. You get better result and better, analysis out of it. Second is like, with multiple AI agents, you can have a segregation of tasks and roles. So as we discussed earlier, right? So in web development case, you can have a one web designer agent, second web developer agent, third for testing these, websites or platforms. Now, each of these agents, you have a separate responsibility, and if something is not done right, you can find out where it is going wrong. And secondly, when they work over time, they get better and better in their own specialization. So that tool which you created or AI agent for designing it will get better and create better designs over a period of time. So they are able to specialize and have a segregated responsibilities. And these multiple agents, you can have it working parallelly or as a hierarchy also. So what I might mean by that is, for example, you have for social media, you have one agent at top, which is creating keywords. Second agent is kind of below this one, but it is creating different article. But then you may have multiple agents like posting it on multiple platform parallelly. So once the article is created, you post it on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter in one go. So these three work parallelly, but others are kind of hierarchical. Others are kind of having hierarchy because they are dependent on input from other agent. Now let's check out one of these AI agent builder tool. We'll just go through make.com today a little bit, but if you want to go in details, you can use earlier videos and other tools we are going to cover in future videos. So let's dive in. Now first, I mean, in order to use make.com, go ahead, sign in. So I've used my Google sign in. You can also do similar thing. Once you sign up with make.com, you have a free plan, paid plan. Currently, we are going to check out, how to use free plan. So you click on create new scenarios. And now what it does, it provides you option to create AI-based agents, like, multiple agents you can create, interconnect them. And it is asking you like, how first, like, how do you want to start? So let's assume that let's take that example of social media agency which we talked about earlier, and assume that you have a Google sheet where you have list of keyword research which you have already done, and you want to use it to create certain social media articles and then post it to a different channel. So what you will do here is you will going to say that, okay, first trigger is watch for new rows, when a new row is added. Now I have already connected my Google account, but if you have not done, you just click on add, click sign in by Google, and you will be all set. So once you have connected your Google account, you go ahead and search your Google Sheet, whichever you want to use. So we are going to use it using a path drive, and then we will choose a file. So I have already created a file for make.com and I'm going to use it. I'll quickly show you how this file looks like. So this file, it has topics, and what I am doing for myself is like, different AI tools I have listed, and I want my agent to create a script or some kind of a post, and then we are going to post it to a Facebook for now. Okay, so now let's go back. So sheet name, we have one sheet. Let's select that. Table contain header, yes, and we are going to limit it to one for now, how many times you run it, and that's it. Okay, so now it'll run once. So now instead of every 15 minutes, what we will do is we will make it run every day. Okay, so every day this thing will run, and we'll just leave the default time. You can change it if you want, and then make sure you save it so that you don't lose your data. Currently it doesn't auto save. Now you have connected your Google Sheet. Now what you want to do is pick a topic and then create a post. So what we will do is we will use OpenAI to create a post. So let's click on OpenAI. So here we will use create a completion prompt. So again, here also first you have to add a connection. So in order to do that, just click on add and get a key from your OpenAI account. You can go to this platform.openai.com/account API keys, and then you can create a new key and you can paste it here. I've already done this step, so I'll skip it. But once you have done that, you have connected with OpenAI model. Just select the latest one. Currently 4.0 is latest. Whenever you're seeing your video, whatever you have, just use that. Rest will leave it as a default. Now if you message, you will select a role. So the role will be user and text. So what do we want to provide as input? So we can say like, like create a social media post on topic, and we want it to pick a topic which we have already mentioned in the spreadsheet. So we'll select it here. So every day it will run, select first topic, then second topic, and go on and create a social media post. Okay, so we have done that. Okay, I think one role is enough. I don't want to add multiple roles, and so that's pretty much it. Now again, let's save our work. Now let's run it once to see what it's doing. Great, so it ran properly. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so it says create a social media post on topicmake.com. Okay, that was the first item which we were having, and then great, it created a post on make.com. So that's awesome. So again, like, you can segregate agents also. So you can have, if you want, only one of these set of agent which create social media posts, and you can also add it, update your spreadsheet with that post. And then you can have a second agent separately, which will just post on social media, but we'll go ahead and use this end-to-end process here. So next, what we are going to do is we are going to post it on a Facebook page. Now click on Facebook pages. Now we are going to use create a post option here. So again, like, you click on add, you add your Facebook page connection. I've already done it. Once you have done, you select a page, and then what do you want to post here? So if you see here, ChatGPT is giving us an option. So we will use this post which ChatGPT has created. I'll just use this message content. Okay. Now I think that should be fine. We click OK. Now again, let's save this thing. Let's run it once to see if it is running. Okay, great. So looks like it has done great. Now it picked up the second topic which was there, and that's how it was supposed to behave. Now let's check out our Facebook page, and it has posted this article on Claude AI, which was created in second step. So I hope you got some idea that how you can use this multi-agent framework to create agents and automate a lot of your tasks, and build bigger businesses faster. So that was a small demo of how you can use make.com. You can go ahead in this and create a lot of automations which will suit your business. I've already shared a video on how to use make.com earlier, and you can go through that, and we will cover other automation tools in upcoming videos. So with AI agent, possibilities are endless. You can use it to automate repetitive tasks, create something new, use it to respond to your customers, build new products, go to market faster, and so on and so forth. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions or you want to suggest some other topics, then please feel free to leave a comment below. And I'll check you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel if you found some value out of this video. Thank you. Take care.